Hi and welcome. This is a guide on how to do the power version of the hoverboard bolt farming trick in Ratchet & Clank 1 using the Ratchet & Clank HD collection. Not that you'd be able to tell apart from the widescreen because I happen to be using the worst camera in the world to record this. Now as backstory, in the US version of Ratchet & Clank 1 you could use the hologuise to glitch into the track by using it when talking to the hoverboard girl, where Ratchet would then spawn onto the track on foot. Now, as I'm about to show you, this doesn't work in either the HD collection or the PAL version of Ratchet & Clank 1, so the other method you could have used is to glitch onto the track through a wall using the decoy glove method. Not that I'll show you now because I don't know where and how to do it, but in either case that means either waiting until getting to Poketaru to buy the decoy glove or Kalibo 3 to win the hologuise. Now in the PAL version of Ratchet & Clank 1 you couldn't use the hologuise trick because it could only result in failure, unless you were using the US version of Ratchet & Clank 1. Now the trick I'm about to show you doesn't require you to wait until later in the game to use it. You can try it out as soon as you arrive in Blackwater City and get to your first hoverboard race, although don't expect to take first place and get your way to Captain Quark. But what this means is that you can save up for of particular interest the RYNO as early as possible and use it to kick the Snaggle Beast's butt. So first off you want to enter the track as normal and race over to the location I'm about to show you. There are probably other places on the track where you could try this out, but this is the spot that I found most reliable over the years and it has served me well. So there are the crates over there, and then once I set things up a little bit, Ratchet basically smashes the crates, falls off the cliff, drowns in the drink or whatever he does, and respawns onto the track, where if you hold the controller like this, he'll curve into the crates and the whole process will start all over again. Now I don't expect you to sit here all day and all night holding the controller like this, unless you're some sort of control holding weirdo. So what you can do is use the super complicated, expensive, high-tech method of wrapping a rubber band around that sucker of a controller of yours. So what you do is that you wrap the rubber band around here and then pull it under and then wrap it around the shoulder here. Now for a little bit of finessing and adjusting, which may take a little while, you'll eventually make it do something like this. But if he goes too far back, you can screw it up, and he'll spawn earlier. So you want to make sure that you get the curve just right, like this. In particular, make sure that Ratchet smashes through all 8 crates to maximize your bolt count. So yeah, you can basically just leave it there and relax, go and feed the cat, do the homework, or get a life. So yeah, now this method does take some time. It's longer than the other methods, so here are the statistics. I don't know how many bolts you get per hour with the hologuise and decoy glove methods, but with this one you get 10,000 bolts per hour. That means you'd afford the RYNO in 15 hours because it's 150,000 bolts, the normal mode gold weapons in 9 hours, the ones that are at the top of the secret tower on Gimlet Base, they are 90,000 bolts total. You can get all the gold weapons in 16 hours because they're 160,000 bolts, but if you want to be able to afford all of them, you'll have to leave this going for about 41 hours because they're 410,000 bolts is what I meant to say. So yeah, that's the method. It probably sucks compared to the other two, but hopefully it can be useful to at least some of you out there who want to afford the RYNO on the first go and, do whatever you want to do, take over Solana or whatever. Okay, thanks for watching me, screw up all my lines as always. Now, go watch something else.